And now, live from the International Space Station, it's your host, Bradley! Yay! Woohoo! Oh, hello everyone! It's great to see you all here today. Now, on today's show, we're going to be talking about how God keeps His promises! Wow! I cannot wait to see exactly how that factors into today's Bible story. But before we get into it, we're going to kick it over to our good friend, Sammy! G'day mates, my name is Sammy, and on today's show we're going to be talking about how God keeps His promises. And there's an item in my pouch that relates to the big God story. Alright, let's take a look. You guys know what this is, right? That's right, it's an altar. And you guys know what altars are, right? Well, we're going to find out in today's Bible story that an altar relates to how God keeps His promises. It's actually quite an interesting story. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all again real soon. How did I get this on a space station? Wow, Sammy, that was great! I'm not quite sure how you got a stone altar into the middle of our space station, but, you guys know what time it is, right? It's time for the game! Follow me! Definitely getting on my miles today. Alright, let's play the game! Alright, let's start now. One of these things doesn't belong here. One of these things isn't like the other. Boop! Okay, let's see, we have Saturn, an altar, and the sun. Which of these things doesn't belong here? That's right! The altar! Good job, good job! Okay, next round, here we go! One of these things doesn't belong here. One of these things isn't like the other. Boop! We have a scroll, an asteroid, and a comet. Which of these things doesn't belong here? That's right! The scroll! Good job, good job! Okay, final round, here we go! One of these things doesn't belong here. One of these things isn't like the other. Boop! Okay, let's see, we have a star, the sun, and, oh, little baby. Which of these things doesn't belong here? That's right, the baby! Good job, good job! You know, I have to say, I am so proud of you guys. Every week you do a fantastic job. You guys know what time it is, right? It's time for the message to the comm center! Woo! Definitely getting in my miles. Alright, let's cue the message with our good friend Potterbus!
Hello everyone. As you all know, my name is Potterbus, and on today's show, we're going to be talking about how God keeps His promises through the tale of Zechariah and the angel of the Lord. Now, to set the stage, this was roughly, about 1 year before the birth of Christ. Wow. And we're going to go into the middle of the temple. In fact, let's use our imagination and imagine we're all in the temple of the Lord right now. Wow, it sure is amazing here. Now, there was a priest by the name of Zechariah. You see, Zechariah was a priest chosen to minister before the altar of the Lord, much like the altar that Sammy had before. Now, keeping this in mind, as Zechariah was ministering to the Lord, an angel appeared to Zechariah and said, "Zechariah, your wife will give birth to a son, and you are to name him John, and it will be he who paves the way for the Lord." And Zechariah said, "But Lord, my wife and I, we're too old to have a child." And the angel replied, "Zechariah, because you have not believed in what I have said, you will be struck mute until you see your son for yourself." Can you imagine that? 9 months of not being able to hear yourself talk. So, 9 months went by. Zechariah was not able to say a word. And what happened? That's right! His wife Elizabeth gave birth to a son. Now, everybody who came to honor the little boy's birth had this idea in their head. They said, "Oh, you should name him after his father, Zechariah. Zechariah, what do you say?" And for the first time in over 9 months, Zechariah said, "No, his name will be John. Wow! Can you believe that? So, how does this relate to the big God story? You see, John would grow up to be John the Baptist, the person who would baptize Jesus and pave the way for his ministry. You see, God kept a promise to Zechariah, and in essence, keeping a promise to all of us. Because you see, without John the Baptist to prepare the way, it would have been a little more difficult for Jesus to make his grand appearance. So in other words, God was keeping a promise to us through the story of Zechariah and the angel. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all again real soon. Good day, folks!
Wow! That's amazing to see how God kept his promise to Zechariah, and through keeping that promise, he kept a major promise to us. That is amazing. Isn't it amazing that we serve a God who keeps his promises to his people? Wow! I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all again real soon. Good day, folks!